How's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for joining in. There's a lot of talk in the flooring world about Stairrods UK and the ollie trim lines and stuff like that. Everybody knows, I think, that they are absolutely beautiful. Top of the line, absolutely no competition whatsoever when it comes to looks and quality of the trim lines. They are absolutely top notch, top of the line. However, there's got to be, no doubt about it, there's got to be questions. How is it going to hold up over time with people mopping the floors and stuff like that? So I myself was even worried about it, or I shouldn't say worried, I was wondering about it. How is it going to hold up with it getting wet and everything like that? The transitions are self-sticking. I know for a fact that in my own home, I've got some of them, not the ollie trim lines, but some of the Stairrods trims, but they are put down with a sticky, self-adhesive sticky on them right there. And then these are, it's kind of like a power tape underneath of that, underneath of the vinyl right here. So it's been raining here for like 2 days, and I've actually had some of these sitting outside in the water. They are absolutely saturated. Saturated. Right now, we're fixing to go out there and get it out of the rain, and we're gonna take it apart and see how well it held up, okay? So we're gonna see if the sticky is still sticky. We're gonna see if the vinyl that is on it, that is installed on it, is actually going to come off. Super easy, like the power tape is breaking down or anything. We're going to check it out, okay? I'm going to turn you around and I'll show you. I don't know if you can hear it right now or not. So it is raining right now. This is it. Looky here. I don't know if you'll be able to tell or not, but see that? It's actually sitting in a puddle of water right now. And it's been here for 2 days outside in the rain. So again, I'm going to take this apart and we're going to check it out. You guys forgive me if I'm huffing and puffing a little bit here. I just got done stuffing my face with some barbecue. Let's see here. All right, so looky here. This thing, like I showed you, it was in a puddle. It is absolutely water dripping off. See that? There you go. So it's got water all over it. The back of it is completely drenched. So let's take and dry it off with a rag, and then we're going to dissect it, and we're going to see if that sticky is still sticky on it. We're going to see if the front is any easier to peel off or anything like that. How's it going, Bobby Griffin? Let me come over here and get where you guys can see this, because let's see here. There we go. I got a piece of vinyl plank right here on the step, and I'm going to actually see if, once I peel that off right there, if it's still going to be sticky on it, or if it's going to not stick to that vinyl plank, because that's what these things are for. They are for vinyl plank. So again, I'm just sitting here drying this off. First thing, I'm gonna take my knife. How's it going there, buddy? Hello guys. Been doing a lot of work in Cookville, vinyl plank. Cool, good to know. Doing good, been out of work for a couple weeks. Oh snap, had a surgery. Carpet today. Well, hopefully everything worked out good for you and you'll get back to normal there. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my knife and I'm gonna peel this off right here, and we're gonna take a look at it and see how well it holds up on there. Okay, well, I can tell right off the bat there that it is still stuck pretty daggum good. Looky here. Oops, sorry about that. So look at right there, you can probably see it. Yep, it is still spider webbing. Dadgummit, sorry. It is definitely still stuck good on there. You see that? And again, this has been, there, got a little easy right there. This has been underwater, submerged for 2 days out there in the rain. Look at that. Still sticking good. Definitely quality products, quality adhesive on this tape right here. Now that I've got that peeled off, this is not sticky. Well, actually it is still sticky down here. Not so much here. Actually on the end of it, it's still sticky. Not really sticky right here. And it does actually have a little bit of a milky color to it. Like you could definitely tell it was wet, but it definitely held up. So that is a really good quality power tape, I guess is what that is, that they use on these adhesives. This thing is just saturated. You could tell, I don't know, maybe you can tell about how dark the color of the backing of that is. This is absolutely wet, okay? Just completely wet. It was soaked through and through. Let's take a look at the back of this now. So you can actually see right here at some color changing on it where it's been saturated so long. With this white paper that goes over the sticky adhesive is actually starting to turn clear where it's been soaked so long. So I'm going to peel this off and see if that band of adhesive that actually holds the transition to the floor is still sticky, and if it will still hold to the floor, okay? So obviously this is wet. You can take a look. There is no color distortion or anything in the sticky adhesive on here. Let's take and stick it. This is just a traditional. I'm gonna be fair about it. I'm gonna wipe it off and make sure there ain't no dust. This is just your average piece of Cortec vinyl plank flooring. So let's stick it and see how it does, okay? I wanna be fair. I'm gonna mash it on there just like I was installing it. Okay. Okay, something that really shocked me. This has been exposed to the air now for just a couple minutes since I've done that, and it is gaining its sticky back. It is now sticky all over. Watch this. See that? It's actually sticky enough to pull that vinyl plank away from the wall. That's pretty nice. See that? Thank you, Bobby. I appreciate that, buddy. So I'm gonna give it a good mash on here, and we're gonna see just how well it sticks. That's really surprising that right there is, as soon as it started drying out, it's regaining its sticky adhesion to it. And I can actually see right down in the ridge right there, it's still got water standing there where I didn't get it all the way dried out. So that is some very good power tape that the gentleman puts on these during production. Okay, I'm gonna take my knife now and I'm gonna try to peel this off. And we're gonna see how good it sticks right there, okay? Ain't nothing fishy about it. Okay. It definitely is still sticking very good. I'm actually surprised about that. It's come up underneath this end right here. So only one side of this, if you noticed, had sticky on it because this is for joining two vinyl planks together. So I think it was this side that had the sticky on it. So I'm gonna come over here where there is no sticky and prise it up. I'm gonna be quiet so you can hear it. I think you can probably hear that. Okay, so it's stuck so good that it's actually bending the product right there. This is still stuck amazingly well for it been saturated out in the water for 2 days straight. This is pretty awesome. I want to try to keep my hands out of the way. So look at there. See that? It's literally, like I said, bending this piece of aluminum up, peeling it off there. It's stuck so good. Okay. So look at that. Bent all to pieces. That just goes to show you that it was absolutely stuck really good. let's take a look. Right here at the back of that, you can see the ridges and stuff in it now. It is not completely slick like it was a while ago. That's because it was still stuck very good, and it was pulling like fire, like I don't know what, on the sticky right there. So that's from, again, 2 days out in the rain, just completely sitting in a puddle of water. Look at that. Right back stuck again, even with the tension of the bend and everything else on it. This stuff is absolutely amazing. Again, I was curious about that, and it still stuck good even the second time on there. This stuff is crazy. Kudos to the Stairrods team over there. They do make some absolutely quality products, okay? I'm sure there's a lot of guys in the industry that know about them. But again, I was just curious about, I actually took these off the van. I keep a few pieces, see here? So I keep a few pieces of different ones together, and I show them to customers and stuff like that, and ask them if they want them and everything. So I have a few samples put together and stuff, and I actually took them off the van just the other day. Have you guys noticed the price of vinyl plank keeps going up each month? Wow, not here it's not, and that's ridiculous because you're just a little ways away in Cookville. So that's awesome. Maybe it'll come here. So I actually took these off the van just about 3 days ago, I think, and it started raining 2 days ago. So again, it was stuck, I mean, sitting out in the rain, saturated, 2 days straight, and it didn't even phase it, okay? This right here, the actual skin might have been a little bit easier coming off than a traditional skin. As a matter of fact, let's just take and peel one off of one that has not been wet, and we'll check that out, okay? So I will peel this right here off. This is the same kind of transition. This one has not been wet. This has been indoors and everything like that. It might be the store you work at. Most of this stuff comes from China. Let's check this out. If it's actually harder or, okay, yeah, I can definitely see. I missed that. Oh my goodness, somebody just did a $100 super chat. I didn't see who that was. I just barely got a glimpse of it. Whoever that was, thank you so much. That was absolutely super awesome. I didn't see who it was, so thank you. I really appreciate that, okay? Let's take again, this is one right here that's not been wet and anything like that, and check it out. So it is definitely super stuck, really good. There we go. It's like once you get it going, it'll go, but it's definitely, see it spider webbing and stuff like that. It's definitely hanging on there really good. And these things have been together and sitting out here in my cold. Now, the room I'm in right now is not cold, but outside of this actual room here in my building is cold. It's not climated or anything like that. So it does get cold and it gets hot. However, these have not seen the heat yet. They have only seen the cold. And you do not have any curling. You don't have any curling up of any of these edges or anything like that. And they have been exposed to here, you guys know the ice storm that we had all over the place. Well, these was out in the freezing temperatures here in the outside of my building. There's absolutely no curling, no trying to lift up, no peeling or anything like that. And the sitting underwater was, there's no doubt in my mind, I am 100% confident that these are awesome through and through. Not just beautiful and not just quality. They're not plastic, okay? So we'll say that. And now the actual products that are used on these, this is just let me know that it is definitely made with quality products, okay? And as a matter of fact, this right here piece that was not exposed to water is just about as sticky as this piece right here that was actually drenched in water. So it might just be like that commonly, and that right there goes to show that water did not even affect that. And looky here, what I was talking about with a little bit of a milky color on the other one, this one actually has the exact same way. So I don't even think that that was due to the water. I just think it is where the vinyl on the back of this was actually stuck to it, and maybe it peeled just a little bit of the powdery substance off of the back of that vinyl plank right there. So maybe I didn't get it cleaned off good enough. I'll have to really clean some and see if there's a difference on that. But either way, both sides, this side and this side, both of them, the wet and dry was stuck really good, and that stuck phenomenal for, still sticking, for being out in the water for, you guys seen it, just sitting in a puddle of water. That was absolutely ridiculous. Kudos to the Stairrods UK. I just wanted to show this to you guys. I'm not going to make a super long video. Just wanted to get that out. Oh, and by the way, on the last live stream, I was talking about getting my studio cleaned up. It is now cleaned up and ready to go. I've got, thank you, Sterling Moore. I appreciate it, buddy. I got it all cleaned up. I've got me some new video equipment coming, hopefully in the mail tomorrow. And also I've got a guy coming over to actual video. Come on now. That's going to be good. I've got a guy coming over to run the video camera for me while I do videos. So there won't be no more of that right there, just like I just did. So hopefully that's going to help me out a whole lot on getting the videos together and stop moving the camera and stopping and starting and all that kind of mess. Anyway, like I said, I wasn't going to be on here long. I just wanted to do that really quick since those were out in the elements in the absolutely rain, pouring, drenched Stairrods UK alley trim lines in the submerged in water for 2 days. I wanted to see how it held up. Definitely passed with a 100 A+. Kudos to the UK Stairrods. Thank you guys for tuning in. And again, I don't know who done that super chat. Thank you, Bobby, for the $10 one, and whoever done that other one. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you guys for tuning in. Until next time, FBSB's out.